The tent and Trent are taking their separate roads, are going their separate ways. Their time is up, and they must part. But they will always remember the good times, the awkward interviews with teachers that you've never talked to before, the cramped spaces, the rotten cheese smell on the inside of the tent that I couldn't get out. I washed it multiple times and I sprayed it with hose, but it just wouldn't come out. And it's a beautiful memory that I will never forget. I promise myself I won't get like this. They're in quarantine currently. But today, they are doing their last interview. They are hosting their last guest. So please enjoy, without further ado, The Tent with Trent Quarantine Edition.
Welcome to the Tent with Trent Quarantine Edition. I'm Trent, and today we have across the internet Mr. Laird Nathan Johnson. Mr. Laird Nathan Johnson, how you doing?
Feeling great tonight, Trent. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been this excited about anything, and so I'm having a wonderful evening. How are you doing in the tent there?
I am freezing, and it just rained.
Ooh.
How did you get Lord on your name?
Well, we do have a long-standing problem at the Academy of a lot of Johnsons, right?
Yeah, 3 so far.
There's P.E. Johnson, there's English Johnson, there's there's the Jerk Johnson, there's History Johnson. I mean, there's lots of different ones of us. I think it was an attempt, by some well-meaning students to clarify the situation a bit, so they knew who they were referring to. The Minnehaha Academy debate team did purchase me a lordship, or if you're talking Scottish, a lairdship, which came with 1 square foot of territory in Scotland. So I do own land in Scotland now. I don't know how much they paid for that, but I've been told I can visit it someday if I want to see the land holding that makes me a lord and offers some clarity about which Johnson you're talking about at the upper school.
You'll have to do that someday.
I think you're right. I think I really must do that.
One of the reasons I wanted to do a quarantine interview with you, Quarantine Tent with Trent, is this is not the first time in history there's been a social distancing thing. The plagues, some of the plagues. I'm wondering if you had anything to say about that.
There's a great quote from Martin Luther in the 1500s about what to do during social distancing, and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna take my medicine and I'm gonna fumigate, and I'm going to try to stay away from all the bad disease stuff. But if God tells me I got to go somewhere, I guess I'm going to go. But I'm not going to be stupid about it. Maybe we're not used to it right now, but we're not the first humans ever to social distance."
So, Nathan, as you know, in every show, I'm not sure how many of Tent with Trents you've seen. I call all the guests by the first name. Just did that. The second thing we do is an activity. First time with Mr. Hoffner, we did a book. Then we did shadow puppets with Miss Calvin. But for our activity, I was hoping that we could do a theorizing scenario. So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you tell me what actions you would take, and then I'll add on to that. COVID-19 evolves into some sort of zombie virus. So it's basically zombie virus now. All the roads are closed. Grocery stores are closed. You're running out of food in your home. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to take one of the many guns that I have under my bed. And there are a number of stray cats in my neighborhood, Uh, and they really menace the bird population. But in a crisis situation, I could provide a source of fresh meat. So that's my initial response to that.
After the first couple of weeks, where would are you going to stick around your house? Do you have enough supplies there, or are you going to try and go out of the city?
So I'd probably have to, I don't know, to carjack a grocery truck or something, right? I mean, you see those like grocery delivery trucks going around.
Coca-Cola truck?
Yeah, I mean, what if I carjacked one and then just went on the run?
What about your family?
Well, they could ride in the back.
Could be cold, but there's room, I guess.
I mean, if you had a whole, delivery truck of food, I mean, that would last a family for months.
Here's it. You come upon another guy.
Yeah.
He also has a grocery truck, but his truck has more Twinkies than your truck.
Mine doesn't have any. I wouldn't have hijacked a Twinkie truck, but I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, his has more Twinkies.
And he's stopping for gas. Do you pull over? Switch, do a switcheroo, or?
Does he have all the Little Debbie products?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay. It'd be more tempting. I mean, I like that. There's a variety of the chocolate. What do you call the chocolate ones?
I don't know.
Ho-hos, right?
Ho-hos, maybe.
Yeah, if he's got some of those, when it's very possible that your life is coming to a terrible and horrifying zombie end anyway. What good are vegetables really going to do you?
You're right. You're right.
Probably should just try to live.
Be free.
While you still have living to do, and so
who needs clothes?
Right. So, yeah, this is really thought provoking, and I appreciate you helping me to think through this type of scenario should it arise.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, to thank you so much for joining us on The Tent with Trent. And to close out the show, we have a very special guest. Someone I've known for a long time. Beautiful voice, beautiful message, beautiful passion. They'll be singing a beautiful song for us. Let's give it up for Adolfo de la Mancha Kyoto.
Thank you, Trent, for having me on your show. It is an honor. Hit it, Harry! This song goes out to the class of 2020. School has been canceled, and many of them will probably never see each other again. But this song says, we'll meet again. Again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. No, we'll meet again some sunny day. Good night, everybody. Have a great life. And now, I'm gonna take a shower. Oh, been a good run.